Yo family, I'm running late. It's 6:40. I've been awake since 4:30. I didn't really sleep too well. On the way to the first job, sort of. I actually have to go pick up the pressure washer first from the missus' family house. And then good to go. Haircut today, which is fucking good. But otherwise, yeah, I'm supposed to be at the place by 7 o'clock. I'll be there more like 10 past or quarter past, which is, you know, I hope they haven't woken up early for it. Pressure washing only took me about an hour. My hand and forearm, however, is fucked because of it. It's now 8:40 and I've just left the property without telling the property owner. Probably should have told her. I'm just going to get some breakfast, so I've ordered some Subway. And I also need a water. I have ran out. I've eaten my Subway and I've gotten my water, but I took my sweet time and I honestly actually feel quite bad now because I feel like with no explanation of where I've gone, I've left my stuff there, so it's like she knows I'm not gone. But she could have been planning to do something today, and like I might have now made her so she thinks she has to stay home and stuff. I actually feel quite bad. I feel like I did the wrong thing, even though it's just like, oh, I just went out to get breakfast. I will ignore it and not speak to her until I am done. Chat, it's 10:24 and let me tell you about what I did. Now, the audio might be poor because I've got the aircon blasting, so I'll speak very loudly for you. Now, I don't know if I just said a second ago, I think I said it was 10:24, it's now 10:25. I believe I started the window cleaning portion at 9:25. Just about, 9:20, 9:25, wasn't 9:30. I know that for sure, but I know it was past 9 o'clock and it was later than just past 9 o'clock. So regardless, it took me about an hour to do the windows on the outside. Now, two things. Firstly, I couldn't be fucked doing it anymore. Not at all. Secondly, I only cleaned the inside 3 months ago. So I came up with a plan that gets me what I want and her what she wants. Hopefully. So I said, listen, Mrs. Customer, look, this is what I was thinking. I've cleaned all the outside of your windows, and honestly, all the insides look fine. And then I saw her face drop, like a slight change in expression. But she was still hiding it with a smile. And so I was like, so what I was thinking was, what if I don't do the insides this time? I do the normal protocol next time. And then, because I don't do the insides this time, you get to choose whenever you want, whether it's in 3 months later or closer to Christmas, whatever you want, you can get the outsides done again for free. And that way you can kind of prolong the lifespan of your windows, or clean windows, because the insides aren't really bad on any window. 90% of them are fine. And so really that makes sense, right? She gets an extra window clean on the part that matters, which is the outside. The inside of the windows look pretty good as is. They were only cleaned 3 months ago. I could tell that she was a bit apprehensive, but I'm a salesman, right? I know who. I was like, so is that what you want to do? You know, make it sound like it's her idea. But it is a good idea, and honestly, I think that I'm worse off for it. I'm gonna pay the price in, you know, a couple months time when she wants me to come back and I have to. But right now I just don't want to. And in a couple months time she'll reap the benefits of having the outsides done again. So really it's a win-win. I just don't, I think that she thought I was being a little bit like lazy, which I was. But she still gets that stuff done. Now another thing, let me turn down the aircon now. Another thing, it didn't happen last time I have to go to Pringa, fuck. It didn't happen last time I did the pressure washing, but this time it was leaving marks. What do I mean it was leaving marks? Well, let me tell you. I don't know if it was because I was getting too close to the concrete or something, but it was leaving lines, like where the pressure washer was hitting the concrete, like the close impact area, I should say. And last time it didn't do that. So there's like stripes all over the concrete. It's not bad, you have to look at it to find it. But last time it didn't do that. And so like, every now and again, I'd hold it real close to the concrete. Mind you, it's the same pressure cleaner. So it's not like any of the pressure, it's not a higher pressure one. It's just the exact same as last time. So why it's doing it this time, I don't know. I just merged without checking my blind spot. Call me a madman. But yeah, so like there's stripes, and sometimes I would go way too close to the concrete, and then I'd have to like try to cover it up by just going real close kind of around it and trying to fade it. I don't know, man. I think it's fine. I zoomed through both the pressure washing and the window cleaning. You know, I thought it was going to take far longer. I can remember it taking far longer, but also last time I had to go get a secondary pressure washer because Dad's broke. So I think I'm gonna pressure wash my car because the state of this thing is fucked. So I'm gonna use the pressure washer one more time before I give it back, I reckon, for my own personal gain. Right, boys, I've just gone and seen my gran, and I told Dad about the petty theft. Now, Dad reckons that will go on my record. I didn't take that into account. So I just had a quick Google search, and from what I can find, that'll go on my record. And since there's an active investigation about it, I can only imagine that the police aren't gonna like half-ass it. They're gonna probably not just tell me off. They are probably gonna try to like make an example out of it. So I've decided, after Dad's advice, to call the OTR. The manager's not in at the moment, but they will be in this afternoon. So I've left my phone number to give me a call back. I'm gonna see if I could just like, you know, squash the beef and just have everyone be chill, because I can't have a fucking criminal record. Are you kidding me? For some beef jerky? Oh my goodness, that would be ridiculous in my opinion. I'll try to be super apologetic and just see. I don't know if potentially it's up. I mean, I would assume it's up to the OTR owner to drop the charges. I guess that depends if it goes to court or not, which is another thing I didn't think about. I thought I'd get a slap in the wrist and they'd literally just tell me to my face, like, you need to pay it back. You know, something like, maybe they give me a fine for it. But that would be gay as fuck. So, yeah, I'll try to sort that out. All right, this is the haircut. I don't really love it right now. I'm not used to it and I haven't styled it myself. I still look okay, but I just called the Kadena police station. I don't know if I told you as well, I called the OTR and the manager's not in. Anyway, I think I already said that. So I just called the Kadena police station. It just sends you through to like an Adelaide office. And I said, is anyone looking for me? And apparently I'm not coming up in their system. So either they haven't filled out the report yet, because apparently the police called old mate's dad. And Krugsy put it on his mum's life that this is true. So I hope it's true, because otherwise if they're just pranking me, I won't be happy about it. But yeah, I'll just wait for the OTR to call me. Oh fuck, it says I've got 0 Ks of fuel. I'm like 5 Ks out of fucking Truro, maybe 6. I'm going up the hill. I'm still hustling it. I'm revving 4,000 revs right now. I'm just gonna hit the brake and see if I can gear down, use less revs. Oh, I'm a little bit worried here. I've run out of fuel once before in my life. I was driving home from work when I was at the car yard. I was in mum's car, and fortunately I ran out of fuel at the top of a hill, and at the bottom of the hill was a fucking servo, so I just rolled on in. But this one here, this terrain's not going to be quite so forgiving. And also, this car is fucked. Like, it's dual service and shit, so I wonder if I run out of fuel, is it gonna like just fuck off. But I know the sign. It kind of starts clunking. It starts clunking. Now, it hasn't happened yet. This is a race against the clock, or really it's a race against my fucking fuel tank. But which is funner. I'm going through the windy bits. Let me see if I can show you. As you can see, 0 kilometers. We hustling, we driving, we moving. All right, lads, we're back home and the police have called. The police called me. He said, any reason why I might be calling you? I said, yeah, I stole the beef jerky, and he started laughing. So I knew I was off scot-free. All I have to do is just pay for the $116.82 worth of beef jerky. Apparently it was only 10 units. Could have sworn at the time it was more like 15, 20. But what I think I might do is split the bill. I'm gonna find out how much of the stolen goods that everyone ate. I only had 2 packets. So someone else has got to pay the rest, because I mean, to me, I didn't really do that much, you know, so we'll be splitting the bill. But I'm just waiting on the OTR manager to call me whenever he does, and then we'll be hunky-dory. Lads, this is the outro. See you tomorrow.